drinks, the extra orange edition. The last time we had snow and still around 70 people joining. And now we have the sun and the holiday and still I think around 50 people joining. So I think that's really great. So the community is growing. You have a chair, so that's perfect. But a warm welcome to all of you. And the idea of this event is bringing people together and stimulating accidental meetings between different blood groups. There are people from the government, for instance, Coco from NSO. There are people from companies, a lot of companies, I would say, from startup to scale up, and also from Knowledge Institute. I saw somebody from the Leiden University. I don't know where I can see him right now. Yes, there, right in front of me, yeah. And it's an extra orange edition, because yesterday we had, of course, the King's Day, and we had a royal visit to the Space Campus last month, so we thought it was nice to combine these things in an extra orange edition, so very welcome. The idea of the Network and Drinks is, again, for people who are joining for the first time, small updates, pitches from startups and new initiatives. And the idea is to go home with at least one new contact, so at least one new idea. It can be small or big, and hopefully also one action towards your own ambition. So enjoy, and I hope you succeed in these three goals. A short update from our side. We all know that building up a campus has to do with the hardware, creating here a nice place to meet and to work together, but even much more so with the orgware, with the social innovation, meeting people like these kinds of events. But talking about the hardware, this is the latest impression of the design that we're going to develop here in the field. So there's going to be a square path, a veranda for outdoor activities, and a fab lab. And these are two designs we have to choose, so maybe you can vote on which is the best. We also have some financial impact of the two ideas, but at least these are the two designs at the moment, and it's really going to be a prototyping place, a place where also failure is an option, so you can really explore your ideas, come with new innovations, and you are facilitated to do so with equipment. We had a lot of visits. One of it was the royal family, and it was really interesting for us, and hopefully for them also. There were great pitches from startups like SmartCare, Mapture, Trabotics, and Carbol. And the Queen was really well informed and prepared, and she really had valuable questions and also valuable insights to develop the campus further. So that was really, really great. We also had Pim van Striem of the VVD, Dutch Parliament. He was really willing to become a space ambassador within the Dutch Parliament, which is great because we need this. And there we had pitches from Berry Sanders of Hades and Samilia and Meteori. Where is... Yes? We had also the deputy of the province. And then we had Neo Stove and Reef Support. So really a great scala of startups. So I really want to thank you for this because it really helps reaching out and also explaining the importance of the application of space technology and data. And for the rest, there are also a lot of things coming up. I hope you get our updates, our newsletters, because I keep it short. But upcoming events are the Space Café together with the Ministry of Defense, which is quite interesting because we're changing ideas on the developments within the Ministry of Defense, but also on the space side. figuring out how we can share knowledge better, how we can work together, because there's really a new market developing there. So that's interesting. It's the 25th of May, and it's the day before Hemelvaartsdag. Sorry, I don't know the English word. So we combine this with the network and drinks. So it's going to be a quite big event at Unmanned Valley. We have the LDE NL Space Camper Summer School, the end of June, and still open for registration, but we already have more than 30 students that applied, so that's really cool, I think. And we have a new curiosity series, and that's on space for climate, digital twinning. And that's really for researchers to share knowledge. That will be in June. Well, and of course the network and drinks. And I forgot to say, is Jennifer Hoordijk here? No. But for the IAC in Paris in September, there are still 2 spots left for companies who want to join the NL Space booth. So please contact Hessel Kokke of SpaceNet if you have fancy to be on this stand. And then the most important part, the updates. Oh, I missed the opening slide. Oh, this is the NL Space booth, what it looks like. It's the IAC. And then the SBIC updates. Lorenz, where are you? Yeah. Yes.
Oh. Hello, my name is Lorenz van Gol. I work here at the Space Business Innovation Center. Today I'm going to give you really short updates. There's a lot going on, of course, but I only want to focus on 2 things. First one, we have a new legal partner, Tekens and Karstens. Be sure to raise your hands, so startups from the ISA-BIC program can talk to them. We know, of course, sometimes the legal stuff is quite a bit boring, but hey, it's also very important. So please talk to them if you want or must. Second is, of course, the name Cassini always rings a bell to you. The European Union as well named their big startup program after it. It's a 1 billion euro fund, and part of that fund is organizing Cassini Hackathons. Well, I'm very happy that we are organizing the Cassini Hackathon in the Netherlands, and that's why I want to invite everyone who likes to work with space data, space technology, to work on several challenges, mainly in tourism. Where I think, okay, space tourism, what's that? What does it have to do with anything? Well, of course, everything's opening up right now. We're traveling more, we're moving more, but it's important to keep it sustainable. Think of how many times you travel, etc., etc. Leave the places you visit not worse, but better, so to say. And that's what we, with space technology, want to do at the Cassini Hackathon. It's on May 12th to May 14th, so weekend in Rotterdam. If you would like to join, do so before May 5th. Or if you know someone who likes to join, sign them up. You can find more information on our website, sbicnoordwijk.nl, or just Google Cassini Hackathon Netherlands, or you can just ask me anything about it. That's in short some updates about SBIC. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lorenz. And then the first pitch is of Blue Sky Analytics, Xichi Purwar. I hope I pronounced your name well.
Yeah, sort of. So just call me KP, and
how do you pronounce it well?
it's Kshitij, but just what everyone says, just call me KP, and I would prefer that much.
If you, or do you have slides? Or
No, I actually have slides, but I'll do it directly from the laptop. It's not a slide. So actually the thing is, we keep these slides reserved for our investors and other boring people. For you interesting people, we will show our demo of our platform. So let me just give me a second, and we will do. Where is? Very hard. Yeah, perfect. So we Our Blue Sky Analytics, we are based out of India. We have a team in US, we have a team in Netherlands now. I'm here permanently, and I'm based out of Hague. And we are a climate tech intelligence startup, and we develop data sets. And these are the data sets sort of soil quality, water quality, air quality, greenhouse gas emissions. What you're looking at your screen, at the screen is actually greenhouse gas emissions from biomass burning for the entire world. And you can click on any country and see what's happening. So I'll show you one very interesting thing here. So we will go here and click US. And you see that peak, let's click on that peak now. And you might have heard about the news. This peak is actually, on 8th September, 62 million tons of CO2 was emitted from US, and that's from the California fires that happened in 2020. We are publishing a blog right now, and that will be available online on our website, and you can see the whole, like how much emission was sort of emitted. And these are the kind of data sets we develop. And we started with just air quality, and in last 1 year, we developed this greenhouse gas emissions, and now we are sort of build this infrastructure, like infrastructure whole refinery that we call it, which is really sort of expansive and sort of scalable, which takes in data from NASA, ESA, JAXA, and the private companies and everything, IoT monitors as well. And we process that, and now it has like sort of, we have a catalog of like 10 data sets. And going forward, we can just churn out data sets. Each month we'll be publishing like 2 data sets. And upcoming summer, like we will have like soil quality, water quantification, groundwater, water quality in India, and those sort of data sets. And yeah, that's about it. And is it 3 minutes? Or can I pitch more?
Sharp, yeah.
Got it.
Exactly 3 minutes.
Got it, it's perfect. Then, and you can reach out to me if you have any data needs, and if you have extra money to throw at climate change.
Thank you so much. And then the next pitch is Charlotte Pauwels of IC Space. And Mark. Yeah.
Do you have the pointer?
Yes.
Okay, ready? So hello everyone, I'm Charlotte Pauwels, this is Mark Heemskerk, and we're the co-founders of IC Space. So as you all know, we're returning back to the moon. And we're not just there to visit, we're there to stay. And that's where IC Space comes in. So we're an international space tech development and research company that is based all over the world, actually. And we're developing like the next generation of human space technology, but also conducting the research what is necessary to stay on the moon. And we're doing this together with our partners, focusing mainly on the Analog Astronaut mission that is happening in Iceland each August, this August again, with the Chill Ice mission, as you may have heard of. So I'm not doing this by myself and just only with Mark. We're together with a team of 28 international young professionals, experts, and students all around the world, coming and originating from 16 different nationalities. And actually 5 of them are here in the Netherlands and here at the NL Space Campus now today. So what we're doing mainly is we study the lava tubes to support the human robotic space exploration. And we're doing this not only for the lava tubes, but we're also developing inflatable habitats inside the lava tubes, developing augmented reality for inside spacesuits for the next EVA or lunar EVA spacesuits, developing remote power systems that can also be used just here on Earth for any remote area that does not have any power access, or communication systems for underground systems, and of course the science and the research that is connected to it. And our paper or abstract got also submitted to the IAC in Paris, so we will also be there to represent and publish the results. So we cannot do this all by ourselves and our team, we also need our key partnerships. And we're doing this mainly with universities such as the TU Delft, but also our commercial partners such as Astroland Agency or GoPro, who want to develop their systems or do some media outreach. We also have different research groups and of course the Analog Astronaut and Space community. This Saturday we will be flying to Arizona to represent at the Analog Astronaut Conference and publish our results there. And of course, if you are a company or if you're a university or a research organization and you want to do some human space exploration research, you can join our mission this August. We still have a research proposal open call. Even if you want to become an analog astronaut, there's also an open call till the 10th of May. But you can also sponsor us, because we're still a startup in development, by our Moon, Nebula, or Galaxy package that you see here. And then you can get some merchandise, you can be on site with us in Iceland, represent your technology, or even let us test your equipment. And if you want to even further participate, you can also scan this QR code and go to our crowdfunding page. You can donate if you would like. If you donate more than 20 euros, you can get one of our space bins. And we will be very much appreciated with this. And please get in touch. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, everybody wants to have this pin, so I would say 20 euros. The next pitch is of Tom van den Berg, Shore Systems. Tom. Hi.
Dankjewel. Moet ik klikken?
Yes.
All right. Okay, so hi everyone. My name is Tom van den Homberg. And our company, Shore Systems, works on hydrogen-powered drones for inspections. So drones are going to be crucial for the future of asset inspections. And at Shore Systems, we identified that remote assets, like wind turbines, are usually difficult to survey. So we work on the optimization of that. At the moment, you have crew transfer vessels. They have to go to assets like wind turbines offshore and fly with drones to perform the inspection. Naturally, you have large vessel requirements. You need to send personnel offshore. There's emissions involved, and you have to plan the operation a long time before. So, our solution is to send a drone from shore to the asset and to inspect the asset, fly back, and process the data. You have no vessel requirements, no personnel, no emissions, and it can be done on demand. So you might be thinking, okay, why aren't drones doing this already? Well, the current drone landscape doesn't allow for this operation to be performed. There are drones that can hover for a long time. There are drones that can fly for a long range. And our unique selling point is to combine these two in order to perform this operation. So our drones need to fly for a long distance, 500 kilometers. They need to be able to hover for a long time, preferably with no emissions. That's why we work with hydrogen. And it needs to be wind resistant in order to perform the drone operation. So the model you saw right there, we already built it at the beginning of our company, just to demonstrate that we're able to perform these types of technical innovations. But we're now in the process of building a second prototype which can actually be used in a realistic environment. Well, we started a few years ago in 2018 with a student team in Delft. This was a little bit different. We built a drone on batteries for human transportation. And we worked on this for 2 years. It was a lot of fun. We got a lot of experience in the technical part, but also in the team building. So we expanded the team to close to 35 people. And this gave us the experience to start this project. So afterwards, we wanted to use this experience to help solve real-world problems. Well, at the moment, we're with a team of 5 engineers from Delft, and we're also looking to attract young talent from the business side, because this is not our expertise. And we also have a development partner, which is a drone operator who can help us with the requirements of the drone. So, as I said, we cannot do this alone. We also need your help. And our implementation strategy is as follows. We build a small-scale prototype, but we're also planning to do a pilot demonstration on the short term. And in the long run, we want to have the MVP ready for a operational, realistic environment demonstration. So we hope to have this last step at the end of the year. And if you think you can contribute to any of these 2 and step 3, feel free to reach out. As I said, we're with 5 engineers who really believe in the vision of this project, but we need your help to make this a reality. So feel free to reach out, and I'm happy to receive any questions. Thank you.
Great, thank you, Tom. Yeah, Thanks. The last pitch is of Jules Lancé. Yes, there you are. Of We Work in Space. Yes. The floor is yours.
Thank you very much. One, yeah, actually. Thank you all for being here and for the opportunity to speak. Space is booming, but it needs more than engineering. Of course, engineering is essential to everything what's going on in the industry. But there are many more fields that make space companies flourish. And however, when you look at regular job websites or even space-specific job boards, what you see is satellite engineering positions or companies looking for rocket scientists. Not me, unfortunately. My name is Jules Lancé, and I worked on volunteering projects on the intersection of health and space, for example, but I never found a paid position in this niche space field. Through my experience at International Space University with some of my fellow students right here and former pitchers, I learned about so many other essential fields, space niche fields like space law, space finance, marketing, HR, and so many more. And to help those people set a next step in their space career, I decided to create a job board focusing on people passionate about space, looking for non-tech roles in the sector. And I call it weworkinspace.com. And even though it just started, I already have more than 80 people signed up for updates, 100 people following on Twitter, and daily recurring and new users and visitors to the website looking through the already 500 open positions on the website. My ask to you today is threefold. Can you bring me in touch with HR professionals of space companies to help connect their processes to job seekers going to this website? That's one. Two, can you help me think out a long-term, more sustainable business model to keep this site running? And three, finally, I'd like to welcome you to take a look on weworkinspace.com and please share this website with all your relevant networks. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Jules. Well, great new initiatives, new inspiration, so time to start networking. We also have digital people in the room, or not digital people, but people joining digital. So welcome, and also, well, we try to connect you also in the networking part, but thank you for joining. Thank you all for being here. Reach out to each other, and one thing for the local community who is really having a base here in Noordwijk, on the 18th of May, the Bremen mission is coming here, the trade mission from Bremen. So if you are willing to join, let us know, because that can be an interesting event as well, to really meet up with the Bremen delegation companies. That was it for now, thanks. But now the most important part starts, so at least one connection, one idea, and hopefully one action. And good luck, and have a great month, and see you the 25th. Thank you.